All right, yeah, things are getting heated up for sure, and you can see it right across the board. I mean, take a look at this. It's just like green everywhere. Like there's almost nothing that is in the red right at this point. And obviously, with that, Jasmy is also very much excited. And there is a certain resistance level that we were talking about yesterday that was pushing the price a little bit low, like even less than 5%. And Jasmy is awake again. Why? Because of what we were talking about Bitcoin. We'll talk about a few things later in the video today. But welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting for financial freedom. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the Jasmy price set is cooking, because look, this candle that we have today really, I mean, take a look at this. This is a very nice candle. I wanted to close a little bit higher, honestly. Let maybe come close to 2.4 cents, then officially obliterate this resistance that we are seeing right there on the chart. From there, it's more likely than not that Jasmy is in the clear. Of course, if you're on the sidelines, you're probably wondering when are you going to be jumping back into the Jasmy price. But I think, yeah, if you are lucky, you will see the price pumping, right, breaking that resistance and maybe coming back a little bit for a back test, and then it off and away it goes. But again, that is not even guaranteed, because look, when these things really get heated, you don't have time. I mean, go back a little bit and take a look at how things happen. It's 2, 3, 4, 5 days. I mean, 1 week, then you are just left out. I mean, so that's not really something that is nice. Of course, we have been preparing for a huge moment like this here happening on the Jasmy price set, and the trade that we are in over there in the Patreon, we are up something like 54% in a matter of few days. So that's great, right? I actually hope that the best is yet to come. So if you want more of this trade alerts, feel free to join the Patreon. The link will be down there in the comment or maybe the description box. Let me just remind you before we get into the technical analysis that our partners over there at BingX, the exchange where we are trading, is offering up to $5,450 to be won in terms of bonuses that you can be trading, and on top of that 300 ton tokens. So if you also want to participate in their events, feel free to check the links in the description one more time. Let's quickly get back to the Jasmy price set, because really this is where the excitement is. And as I was saying yesterday, that everything is going to be dependent on what the Bitcoin price is going to be doing. And we are seeing today that BTC is very much excited. As you can see that we are like literally obliterating all the last Fibonacci retracement levels there. And also, of course, this resistance that we had been seeing for quite some time. So for the first time in a very long time, BTC is actually setting a higher high. So the pattern here has been that we have been time and again setting lower highs and lower highs. You can see here, lower high, again lower high. So it was very much important to break this trend. So right at this point, most algorithms, most traders are in the mindset that Bitcoin is going to be very much back in the bullish trend. So we could actually start to see things getting heated real fast. So this is what I was saying yesterday when I was saying that, look, when BTC breaks this level here around $64,000, Jasmy really will not care that there is a resistance line here. Rather, it will just abuse this resistance, and then we'll continue moving towards the upside. So many of you probably are asking, what are the price targets for this, right? So again, we have been looking at the falling wedge that we have talked about it at length, and really falling wedges are very much bullish patterns, because usually they have something like a 70% chance to go ahead and reach their technical price target. In this situation here, that will be the top of the wedge, and the top of the wedge is right around 3.3 cents here for the Jasmy price. That will be very good. But of course, the first step is to obliterate this resistance here. Now we are having a great day in the market today. Things could change, I don't know, but as things are standing, it's looking like this resistance will not be standing there for very long here on the Jasmy price set. Now, of course, we have got a lot of underlying indicators that we have been pointing towards. If we just go ahead and show you those ones one more time. Number one was the 50 daily moving average. This really has been something that is very much profitable here on the Jasmy price set. If you are trading above the 50 daily moving average, you are going long, and below the 50 daily moving average, basically you are bearish with Jasmy and you're going short. So this is really the logic that we are using here time and again on the Jasmy price set. So right now we are above the 50 daily moving average. That means bulls are on. And of course, we have the RSI, in which we say that here for Jasmy, if you are above the 60 mark, I think you are pretty much good. So yesterday we had a little bit of a drop, right, as you can see here, and it was a little bit worrisome for me. But today I'm so much excited, because it was just a back test of this whole thing, and this could literally be sending the Jasmy price at way higher. This has been the situation in the past. You can take a look at this breakout, for example, you can see that once you are breaking that 60 mark here on the RSI, you are really pushing very much high and quickly. Actually, it's not something that takes, you know, a little bit of time, and it has been the case actually even when we started this bull cycle. So you can see how powerful this RSI is. So right now JASMY is in safe hands. The rest of the market is looking very, very good. How long this is going to be lasting is still a mystery, because we know that for the most part when these rate cuts are done, they kind of indicate that there's something wrong in the market. So there could be a black swan event that is going to be coming very, very soon, but for now I think we are here to enjoy the ride and making, you know, as much money as possible that we can be making here from the JASMY price. Of course, it really has been long since we last talked about like long-term price targets here for the JASMY price, because there was almost, you know, no need to do that. We were really focused on what was happening locally for the JASMY price, and we really were getting it right there. So in terms of like where we are headed, remember we are using the Velo chart as like our blueprint, and you can see that's the Velo price set on top right there. Then of course we have got the JASMY price set down here. We have gone on to point a lot of similarities in between these two charts, but the bottom line that I want to get to is that you can see this range here that we were having with Velo is the same range that we are also having here with the JASMY price set. Now if you break above this range, that includes breaking above 3.3 cents here for JASMY, then these are very much good signs to say that, you know what, we are ready to continue pushing with this trajectory. And where does that take us? Remember, we were looking at our Fibonacci retracement tools, and the Fibonacci retracement tools, at least for Velo here, if we grab them nice and easy from the very top to the bottom here, you see that at the peak the Velo was reaching right around something like that was the 1.618 Fibonacci extension level. Now what does that mean for the JASMY price set, right? Applying pretty much the basic concept there. So from, you know, the top to the bottom there, you can see that a 1.618 Fibonacci extension level will put you right around, let's adjust that nice and easy, right? We didn't catch that. I mean, that goes on to put you right around 54 cents for the JASMY price. So that's great. And my fingers are obviously crossed that the falling wedge plays out, because really it's going to be carrying a lot of weight in terms of momentum to give the price the really needed push here. So that's where we are with the JASMY price at fighting the last resistance, and I think JASMY is doing a great job. Also, the help is coming from BTC. As long as BTC is happy, even if it goes like 2%, I mean, JASMY can go 5-10%, and that's still gonna be fine, right? So just remember, none of what I say is financial advice, and you shouldn't be buying or selling anything because of anything I sell, right? But if you like the content, don't forget to delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and of course, I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.